I just love food. Hello, my Sucketeers, and welcome to another video. I am so sorry that I have kind of been dead? Wait, can socks even die? Anyways, sorry it's been a while since I posted. Kasey was making me help her prepare videos for our Japan trip, and then I was in a Japan food coma for like a long time, but I'm back! Woo! 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 I'm back and I'm ready to start making some awesome fun videos, and I thought I would start off with... Yep, today I'm going to be talking about the food I ate in Japan because you guys, I love food, and I want to talk about it because it was awesome, and I want to show you guys all the awesome food I ate. Well, most of it, because sometimes I went to a restaurant and ordered it, and I devoured it before I could even take a picture of it. But anyways, let's do it in 3 categories. We've got breakfast, we've got lunches and dinners, and we've got desserts and snacks. Let's talk about food! 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 I love food! Starting off with breakfast, of course I had lots of yummy coffee. Yeah, that's right, your girl likes coffee, especially lattes. They're pretty good. But, of course, I had lots of lattes with other foods, like lattes with this yummy Japanese cheesecake. Now, when I say cheesecake, I don't mean New York cheesecake, I mean this sort of creamy, moist, it was good. It doesn't matter what it is, it was good. I also had this delicious latte with a red bean bun, which was really good. It's a bread filled with sweet red beans, and it's good. It might sound weird, but it's really good. Trust me, it's really good. How many times am I going to say really good in this video? Not enough if you ask me. Next up, I had some iced coffee with this cheese bacon bread. Wow, that was really good. Yep, even your girl saw Kasey likes bacon. I mean, I don't trust anybody who doesn't like bacon, especially with cheese and bread. Oh man. Now this might sound like a weird combination, but next, for breakfast, I had some black coffee with donut holes, and yeah, that's a curry hot dog for breakfast. I had to get something weird just once. I don't regret it. It was delicious. But the one thing I didn't really like was having curry burps for the rest of the day. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, try it once, but if you don't want curry burps for the rest of the day, don't do it. Next up, I had a chocolate scone with cream and jam. Yum. It didn't really look like a scone that I would think of traditionally, but it was still really good, and I still really liked it. I mean, I'll eat anything. Next, I had some toast with jam and yogurt with cereal. Oh man, the toast or bread in general in Japan is so thick. So thick! You guys like to be, oh wow, look how thick that is. Oh, thick with 2 C's. No. You don't know anything about thick until you've been to Japan and seen the bread slices. Wow, it's so thick, but so delicious. Next up for breakfast, I had some bean bread and some more Japanese cheesecakes, cause it's yummy. Next up was crepes for breakfast because I don't hold back. Yeah, I was on vacation. I was going to have crepes for breakfast. Would recommend crepes for breakfast. Next up is something I found amazing. Now, I went to Japan in the fall, so the seasonal flavors were yam and chestnut, and I loved both of those things. So when I went to this breakfast place and saw chestnut pancakes with, yeah, a mountain of whipped cream, I said, heck yeah, give me one of those, I want it. It was delicious, would recommend. Chestnut and yam are good seasonal flavors, especially when it comes with a mountain of whip. Next up, I had a traditional Japanese breakfast at a ryokan. A ryokan is basically a traditional Japanese sort of bed and breakfast type of place. You get to sleep in a traditional Japanese sense, and maybe there's even an onsen. It was pretty good. The breakfast was huge, and there were so many traditional things. It was really interesting. Would recommend a ryokan if you ever go to Japan. And the best breakfast I had in Japan, you guys. 2 words. Honey toast. Wow, look at this. Okay, they call it honey toast, but I think they should change it to honey loaf of bread because they literally give you a loaf of bread filled with all sorts of things. I just had whipped cream and honey, but you can get ice cream and fruits. Oh man, it was crazy. A whole loaf of bread. They gut it, fill it with whipped cream, and then you devour it. It's kind of like a bread bowl, but instead of soup, it's just whipped cream, and then you eat the entirety. Oh gosh, you guys, there was even instructions on how to eat this honey toast. It was so good. Whew. While I was eating it with Kasey's sister, there was a lady to the side, and she ordered one alone, and she killed it. Wow, this lady was my idol because she ate that whole thing all alone. I couldn't believe it. She's living her truth. And yes, I ate a lot of bread, okay? I'm not ashamed to admit it. I ate a lot of bread in those 3 weeks, and it was the most delicious 3 weeks of my life. Okay, let's talk about lunches and dinners next. So the first place I'm going to talk about is Kappa Sushi, which is a conveyor belt sushi restaurant. Yes. You can either just pick up sushi that's going around the belt, or you can order sushi, which comes on this adorable Shinkansen and is delivered right to your table. It was delicious. It was adorable. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Most of the sushi at this place cost $1, so it's very cheap. But you know what? Honestly, it's better than things you can get here in North America, which cost 3 to 4 times the price. No. I don't think so. $1 sushi, please. Next up was okonomiyaki, which is my #1 favorite Japanese food ever. It's basically a cabbage pancake, and it's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm drooling. Next up is a traditional bento we had on the Shinkansen. Yum, yum, yum. Not much to say about it, honestly. I just wanted to have a traditional bento and eat it on the Shinkansen. I also had curry cutlet at this place called Coco Curry. It's a chain, but honestly, they have some pretty dang good curry. Would recommend. Yum! I also had some takoyaki, which was some festival food at a festival. It was good. My favorite place to eat in Japan is this place called Sukiya. They serve these things called gyudon, which are beef bowls. It's just a mountain of rice with some beef on top, and then you can get some toppings if you want. I always get cheese because I really like cheese, and oh my gosh, it's very cheap. It's very simple food, and oh man, it's so good. I think I ate there 5 times in the 3 weeks I was there. It was so good. In the entirety I was there, I only had 1 cup ramen because I wanted to experience lots of foods, but this cup ramen I actually made myself at the Cup Ramen Museum in Osaka. Do you guys want to see a video of my trip to the Cup Ramen Museum? Let me know. Here's a poll. Click it. Vote. Do you want a video dedicated to that? I also went to a Japanese buffet at Bunny Island. No, I did not eat any bunny meat. Maybe. I wanted to. I mean, they look delicious. But this is everything I ate. I had fried oyster on Miyajima Island. I had Odin from the konbini. I know, it looks kind of weird, but it was good. Lots of different stuff there. I went to the best ramen place I've ever been where we stood outside for at least 30 minutes. It was a huge bowl of ramen, and it was so good. I had yakiniku, which is somewhere where you go, you cook the niku yourself. Niku is meat in Japanese, so it's a really fun experience to order meat and then cook it yourself. I had tsukemen, which is basically ramen where you dip the noodles in the broth. Very good and fun. And this is something I loved in Japan. Display food. This is what I ordered. It's rice. And then this is what I ate. It's omelet rice and it looks just like the fake thing I ordered. Can you believe it? That first thing was fake and this is what I ate. It looks so similar. Wow. Next up is our snacks and desserts. So our first thing we see here is this strawberry and maple mochi, which is Pooh and Piglet Oh my gosh, I saw Tokyo Treat tweeting about this. Apparently, it was exclusive to 7-Eleven, and I wanted to try it. They are so cute, and obviously the maple flavor is much better. I know. How could they not make poo honey flavor? Whatever, maple's really good, and they were cute, and they were delicious. Next up is this honey and maple ice cream at Miyajima. Oh my gosh, it was the best ice cream. I also had coffee ice cream from a local place on Miyajima Island. People were ordering this for breakfast. Oh, could you believe this? I want ice cream for breakfast. They were living their best life. I also had Magikarp Taiyaki, which is basically cream-filled bread. Oh man, it was really good and really cute seeing something Pokemon shaped. Then there's this Rilakkuma chocolate bun, which is the most sad looking thing I've ever had, but it was really good. And Momiji Manju being made on Miyajima Island, which was really fun and cute. They are maple leaf shaped things, which were really fun and really delicious. Alright guys, wow, that was so much food I had. Are you hungry yet? Man, the number one thing I love about Japan, obviously, the food. I hope you guys enjoyed all of this food I ate in Japan. What was your favorite and most delicious looking food? Mine will always be okonomiyaki and of course Sukiya gyudon. Oh man, I want to go back and eat all of the food. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're hungry. Go out there and eat some sushi or something. Bye!